this is you.
Oh my.
Okay. So I'm gonna put this right here. You're gonna take a little bit of a look first, and then I'm gonna go over it in detail.
Wow.
Okay. And there are definitely some areas we gotta work on. Okay. There's some areas that are gonna help you understand some of your symptoms. Okay. Remember, we gotta still talk about the emotional brain, which I have over here. But let's just start with our top-down view right there. What do you think of that? A little bumpier, maybe?
Yeah, I've almost got like some holes.
Okay.
Almost.
So temporal lobes, we want it full and active. So think right underneath your ears and in front of that, that's your temporal lobes. So the part of your brain, both sides. A lot of functions here. All right, so can impact language, listening, reading, writing, social interactions, right? You had pretty significant decreases there. Obviously, you're a social person. Obviously, you're verbal. Obviously, you're able to do quite a bit of things, especially in the motivational speaking that you've done. But it wasn't always the easiest to pick up the words, as you just rightly told us, right?
Yeah.
Your brain had to spend a little bit more time rewiring around certain areas of injury, right? That's the beautiful thing about the brain. We call it plastic. It wants to figure out another way. Right? If something is injured and if it can possibly do it, it's like it'll hire another set of neurons over there. You guys do this, okay? So your brain has found ways around it, but it would have caused some issues. Okay. I'm excited about the next one too here, emotional brain. Oh, that's a good one.
Emotional brain. All right, here we go. Oh, I don't see a lot of white at all.
Okay. So you already knew that one was coming, right? I already been telling you your cerebellum wasn't lighting up.
Oh, a lot of fight. A lot of fight to get to where I am today.
Yep.
A lot of fighting, like emotionally fighting against my brain, right?
Yeah.
Like fighting my thoughts, fighting my worries, fighting my stress, fighting my anxiety.
Yep.
I'm winning.
You're winning.
But there ain't no white there. So obviously those first 5 years of my life were the most formidable, right? And there's always that original wound. Growing up, I always had learning disabilities. I had all these labels, and all these labels were mentally emotionally disturbed, can't concentrate, withdrawn from reality, like all these things that happened when I was abandoned. And so it's going to be interesting to see if any of that affected my brain, which I would think it would. There's no white there.
So there's no. So you're in this situation.
I got a superpower.
You got a superpower here. Okay. Some people can even look to the level of obsessive at times, where they get so fixated on one particular thing, right?
I call it the Derek zone. I'm in a zone and I'm just
right into it.
Yeah, and I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Is that motivation? Because I'm a very ambitious person.
Yeah.
Would that be considered?
It's an element of it. It's a part of it, because you, especially if you have purpose.
Yeah. Oh,
then you're locked in.
Yeah,
right?
I'm locked in.
What you do basically is you use this spotlight of your anterior cingulate to lock into whatever you need to do, and then you move forward.
And I can lock in. I can. I shut the world. I can lock in.
Yeah.
That's a superpower, dude.
That is a superpower.
Look at it. No normal people have it.
Not here, but you have to learn to control it initially, right?
Right.